Hi everybody, this is Ethraiel from Turker Hub or MTG, and I am going to be doing an up-to-date tutorial on Overwatch. If you've seen my other videos or you've been using Overwatch for a while, you shouldn't have to use this, but you can direct newcomers that have a bunch of questions to this video, and hopefully I'll be able to answer some of their questions for them. Okay, so Overwatch is a script that will watch for requesters and certain hits on the Amazon Mechanical Turk platform, and you will need to install it and using Greasy Fork or and Tamper Monkey or Grease Monkey. But let's get started and assume you know all that and have been at least using Mturk for a little while. So if we have a requester that we like and we want to know when they post hits, a common one for newcomers is product R&R, then we can watch for that requester. So it's search term, then the @ symbol, then at the name you want to give the button. So we'll add that to show you. See, the R&R was at the after the @ symbol, and product R&R, which is our search term, was before it. So you can do that if you want to change the name of that. You can see how to get rid of things there. Or you can just type in product R&R and click add, and that will make both of these terms the same. You can see on hover there, they're both the same. So a little quick thing there. Now you can also search by their requester IDs. You can get that by going to Turk Opticon or by going to the requester page on Mturk itself. It should give you the ID at the end of the URL. So we have two watchers here. They're both watching for the requester product R&R. So you wouldn't have to put both in. You would only need one, and IDs are a little bit better than using strings as your search term. So let's go ahead and get rid of that one. And we'll talk about putting a hit in. So this is just a Scout IT hit. We're going to copy that. GID, that's what that is, group ID. And you see that long string there. So we're going to paste that as our search term. Click the @ symbol, and we'll just put Scout. You know what it is. Something we'll never want to do. Okay, so that is searching by GID. Now you can also search for the same hit. If you wanted to copy all of that as your search term, it would work pretty much exactly the same. Now if he put out another hit with a different GID but the same title, you would definitely want to search by the title because the GID changes. You can also search by partial titles. It's a little hard to use because it can pop up a lot of junk that you really don't want. You don't know if it's good. Overwatch doesn't connect to Opticon, so there's no rating, but you can be alerted to any survey, or you put receipt in there also as a search term. I'm not going to do that. Let's just stick with survey, and we'll put at random surveys. Okay, so we'll add that, and I'm going to turn that off for a second because I'm thinking I'll be able to show you what the script does with the Scout IT hit. So let's start the script, then we'll go through some of the options. You can see waiting for hit, and there's our Scout IT hit. Now you can see I have desktop notifications turned on here, and let's go into the settings and explain this. So your interval in seconds is just how often you uh, send a page request. You want to, or scrape the site, however you want to term that. Sleep in minutes will make sure that we don't get alerted to this hit for another 15 minutes. The old HM had it in seconds, which I thought was very strange because I don't want to be alerted every 30 seconds about this. Once is enough, every 10, 15 minutes. There are a few alert tones here. Everybody seems to really like the text-to-speech. No claim on that, so it's awesome. I use it too. Persistent display will, if it's checked, will save all of the data in this box over here. And when you refresh, or if you close your browser and reopen Overwatch, all of the hits that it has found should still be over here. Now, been having a little issues with the saving of persistent display, but it is on the checklist of things to get done when I get back to my hometown because I'm on vacation. Auto launch will launch a requester page, which is this, um, every time a hit is found. It's basically a carryover from HM. I don't really use it, and I don't know many people that do, because you have all the links you need here. So it's there if you need it. Desktop notifications, you saw that when the Scout IT hit popped up. When you click on it, it will ask you permission to allow desktop notifications. You'll click allow and then you'll have access to those. Detailed feed and display links, these are independent, so having one checked and one off is completely fine. It will display more details in this little box here, and I'll try to show you that in a second. Error handling, if you're having issues with the script telling you that you've been logged out, or that you're getting a bunch of pre's, or just any kind of issues that you think the script is acting wrong to page requests, you can turn off error handling, and you'll basically be making the script run blind. You'll have to pay a little more attention to things like your logged in status, but other than that, it should be fairly safe to do. I put it in there just in case things go haywire on Amazon's part. It'll give me some time to fix that without causing a bunch of trouble for you guys. Glowing UI, I was messing with this. You can see the kind of glow. You can turn that off if you want. Not a big deal. Okay, so we're going to save. We're going to refresh to get rid of our sleep 15-minute thing so we can pop that hit back up for you. Okay, so
Got it.
random surveys off. Got lucky there. So you can see the detailed display checkbox puts the left checkbox, the left info box here, and the extra links puts this little box over here. Now I wanted to add a few more things like exporting to TM or Panda Crazy, like the GID, but that's really hard, and I haven't got the help that I needed on that yet. But things are planned for the extra links. I think that's pretty much it. Import, export, you just would paste your HM export into the search bar and click import. And then when you click export, it will put a little text thing there for you to copy. And you just paste that in there. Now you'll see these change color when I click import. Yay, so it worked. And now surveys should start popping up, if there are any. But what else could I show you? I think that's it. Uh, Last scrape indicator, your settings, your print log. Um, this will print to the bottom, or it should, of the search feed. Maybe I may be having a little issues with the print log in a second. Not too big a deal. So last thing to talk about is the, we're going to get rid of that, is the search all function. So we're going to turn off surveys because there are a lot of surveys. But if you hit search all, and we'll see the Scout IT pop again,
Got
it will search every page that you qualify for every watcher that you have. So, you know, if it would have had a product R&R hit on the 7th page right there, or the 6th, it would have showed us. So you don't necessarily need it to be running all the time. You can just come in, randomly hit search all, then when you've got all the info you need, click start, and you'll be good to go. So I think that's it. Hopefully that helped some people if you had trouble getting started or didn't know what script did or anything. Um, and you can contact me on Turker Hub, but I won't be back until the middle of January. So give me a little time, guys. Hopefully this helps somebody. Bye.